What it do? What it do? It's your boy, BX Brother 718_TV, and I'm here live with Madden NFL 20. Online head to head, man. Ready to get it in. I've been out of the loop for a while. Haven't been able to really grind like I did last year. So we're gonna try to get some things going here. Currently 5-1 with these Raiders. So let's go. Say these Raiders is fucking better. Man. Better than the online franchise one. Tell you that much. Easy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I gotta see who this Jacobs character is. Boy got 91 speed.
Monday, down. Blue 80. Check 48. Come on. Come on. Shoot. Who's right? Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna make the 48, right? Monday, down.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ava,
They tried a quick
can you bring my wire
inside,
for me,
but
please?
that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping
Can you bring my wire?
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All day, baby. All day.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. This is caught. It's Ryan Brand. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Thank you. Just put it down. I'm gonna buy my own wire again. My daughter always my wires.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
3 buzz. 29. Mike spot 4. Smooth. Mike spot 4. I got one.
To throw, it's Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, exit. Express. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, dude.
Shotgun now for Carr. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Heavy. Sponge. Deuce right, Chief. No. Hey, alert 3.
They keep it with Crowell on first. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, baby. OP. Let's see what you got. Shift. 6-18. Express. That's me. He's coming. Raider 1. We got double up. Hey.
Carr now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And it's 3rd and 4.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hey, Zoom. 54. No. Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Kill. Express.
From the gun, it's Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Here we go.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Now. 180. We're good. 180.
Draw play. Crowell trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Check it back. Check it. Go, Chief. Check 99. White Monday down.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That backs them up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Carr. That is caught at the 7. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They do get 9 there on the dump-off, but it's not enough. It's 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job.
Yo, Jerry, what's going on, man? Bro, what you waiting on, bro?
Nice job there, but here's the other part.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
You don't force any mistakes.
Yeah, I managed to get this, man. I go back to work Monday. You know, I was on workers' comp, so I'm not gonna be getting paid for a whole entire month. So, believe me, I know what that's gonna be like.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and you can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin.
How did he beat?
Tavon Austin.
He just flew right by him.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
See how that looked.
Tavon Austin, 73 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Okay, I see what he did.
Extra point by Moore.
Nah, the game is definitely nice, bro. Definitely
lead.
nice. They came out with a couple patches so far, so didn't affect the game too much, which is good.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh man, the Cowboys, they definitely official, man. I've been just playing with the Raiders. Because I got them in my custom franchise mode league, so.
Set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. You're mine. Right there, 54, right there. 54 Mike. Express.
From the gun, Carr. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a
AB's a beast, man. He's a beast. He catch things in double, triple coverage, just like real life.
A good post route run. They do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence,
the whole X Factor feature, man, is potent, bro. That shit is definitely godly, man.
Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. And he will go
He didn't even hold that block.
Sack.
That's wicked.
Left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Carr.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete.
Oh my God. What the fuck did I do?
Had an open man that time, but ended up
man, the X Factor thing is, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Let's say you got an X Factor on the cornerback, man, and he stops, I don't know, passes like 5 times in a row. That lights up his X Factor feature. and it's pretty much that side of the field is shut down. Like, it's hard to make any plays once their X Factor feature is ignited.
Much too much leg there.
Yeah, I must be, man. I don't know what I was doing, man. I thought I was continuing his route, and I guess that wasn't the case.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Where is he going? That's the only thing I hate about this game. Like the zones, defensively, man, the zones don't play like they normally did before, man.
They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Check 53, Mike.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught.
Still caught
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half
don't stay with that wheel route, man.
For Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead.
That's his favorite play. I got to remember that.
Here, the 2nd quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
Yo, Taiwan, what's going on with you, bro?
Something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points.
Peace, brother,
and if
peace.
it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
Yeah, I'm Gucci, man. Had a pretty good gym workout today, man.
Here's what we think
So I was trying to get some labbing sessions in. I haven't been on the game like that outside of my custom franchise mode. That's about it. They come this wheel route.
We kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
46, 46. 46.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott, it gets it over the middle to Cobb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall.
Nah, it's still solid, man. Raphael, man, I haven't been laughing like that, so I forgot a lot of stuff, man, from last year.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Yeah, I did see it. Actually, I didn't see it. I heard about it. I downloaded it today, and then a couple of my friends gave me details on it.
He's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott, and he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Brandon Marshall able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
He's supposed to be saying go Raiders. Yo, Jay Drew, what's going on, man?
Put this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Oh, you downloading the patch right now?
From the gun, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Them Cowboys out of here, man.
And that is going to do it.
Cowboys ain't lit.
Quarter of action.
It ain't about them Giants. It ain't right, man.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the draw, Richard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. from midfield. Here's Carr.
Good pick.
Williams, but it's intercepted.
Carr's bullets suck, man.
With a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Nah. No league game. No league game. This is just
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation
online head-to-head.
in the fourth quarter. They're gonna have to stack the box.
Trying to get my practice on here, man.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's gonna take to slow them down.
Pass on target. Prescott to Cooper. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
10th carry now for Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now
yeah, I got to figure out what play that was. Talking about that little bubble screen thing he did.
And the offensive guys are just saying,
he was wide open on that.
We've got him now.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And they've got it inside.
Let him get this game over with.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee.
Yeah,
and
this game is done.
Line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense is
first game of the day, man. I'm taking an ass whipping.
Something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Isaiah Crowell, he's all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Isaiah Crowell, 70 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
All right, we'll take that L.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
We'll be back for the next one. We'll go take a little bathroom break real quick. Piss like a racehorse. Hey, Gary, yeah, I'm on the PS4. All right, I'm back. 5-2, 5-2. All right, let's try this again. Let's go back to these Raiders. Back at it. Hey Stanley, what's going on? Yeah, I don't stream from the PS4 itself like a lot of people do. I got this device called the Elgato HD60. It's a device that you connect to your PS4 on one end, and the other end connects to your PC of choice. I started out with a laptop. Now I have a gaming PC. And then you download a program called either OBS or Streamlabs OBS. And every design that you see here, my broadcasting channel right here, my intermission channel, my thanks for watching channel, my starting soon, all of that I created via Photoshop, and I imported into the program called Streamlabs OBS. And yeah, that's how I got everything in there. The picture you see in the bottom, of course, that's my webcam. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, anything that you need, man, any help that you need, I can definitely provide information. Hey, Clifton, what's going on, man? Hey, thanks too, man. I appreciate it.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Hey, sit down, remember.
Down! You want it, eh? Here we go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Shit, shit! Shit! Move it down! Check. Express! Check!
Now a first
Man, he missed the whole block. I hate when these guys don't hold their blocks.
Down he goes.
Can't be missing the blocks out here, man. I need you to make those.
And it'll be 2nd and 11.
All right, bet. Yeah, the Elgato I purchased mine at Best Buy. And it wasn't too pricey then. I think it's cheaper now than what it was.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide
good catch.
Complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they?
Go straight tight ends here.
Lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On the run, it's Crowell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second.
Hey, if you guys can definitely share this stream, I greatly appreciate it. I got to get back on my grind with this streaming, man. I used to stream heavy before, and life got in the way, and I stopped. I need to be a little bit more consistent like I was.
Now Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Now, 185.
The first carry for DeAndre Washington. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
This is where I got to work on right here.
First down play, run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh.
Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes it right side to White. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Brady going to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Under 10. Hey, 66. Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, both 66.
They do go for it. It's Brady.
Ooh, way to burn me. Good shit. How the fuck did he get all that time, though?
No problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Come on.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. 72.
Check the outs, check the out, check the out. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Sugar, sugar.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
36, 36.
Rip.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brady.
Nice load, PX.
Picked off by the
nice load. Let's go.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast
so
start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase them.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Go tight flex. Go bench switch.
Check 180. Check 53 right. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Nelson's got it here right side. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Carr now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wilson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Richard. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Carr. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Hey, Delta.
Chico, California. Hey, I'm from New York. Originally from the Bronx, but I live upstate New York now. Yes.
To throw on 3rd down, Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I bet. Yeah, I'm a diehard Giants fan, but I'm over here playing with these Raiders because I do have a custom franchise mode league, and I have the Raiders in my league. So trying to get some much-needed practice in.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
What? Not right now, man. What's bothering me, man?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yo, you know, I get that all the time, man. Everybody says that about me, man. With any game, I don't really show too much emotion.
Guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl.
There we go. Let's go.
Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
That was an interception.
I'm a firm believer, man. You can't let the games get the best of you, man. Once it gets the best of your emotions, man, you start doing things that you normally don't do.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Hey, Hezzy, what's going on? So far, so good. I don't think I fumbled yet in the game. I know that was part of the patch. I see the O-line X Factor is working for your big-time O-linemans.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you don't want to. No. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Cleveland Farrell Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Going deep here for Edelman.
Oh, I hate the way they break. Man, that was a spot.
The Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
I gotta try to get this nickel thing down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike, 53.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Bang, 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 bang.
Check, 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 check.
Now Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Hey, Orvis. Stay with your man.
Check.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing again. Brady. To the left side and complete
You see?
for Julian Edelman.
And you got the guy that's supposed to play that seam flat, and he doesn't play it over there.
Just under 30 seconds to go.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what's going on with the
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another
with
1st
this.
and 10.
53, Mike. Here we go, here we go. Check. Watch that. Kill. 53 to Mike.
Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ozzy. Easy.
Check 15.
Hey, Haywood. Alert.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
I'm coming. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 53 to Mike. 53, check.
Alpha. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, Charlie.
53, Mike.
Regular.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. Action
I know he's salty behind that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
They're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of.
You know what? I'm gonna try that one more time. They can play to the outside, see if they'll cover the outside. He's not throwing anything inside.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move
outside.
On 1st down. They'll run it here. This is James White, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Wave check. I hear that. Nah, I need to get a haircut, man.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Oh, he picked me. I was there, though. I would have been outside for that. I'm going to play it again, though.
He's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Hey, wahoo!
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Don't get nervous.
Mike, 53.
Brady now on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. He knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
And Brady
Could have been a user.
intercepted a third time.
Oh, Joyner's gone. You're not going to catch him. Come on.
And now off to the races down the right side. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Brandon Marshall, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Brady.
Let's go. Perfect timing. Use a pick.
For the fourth time today. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He was looking for Edelman there. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone.
Hold on. Yo, Clifton, you saying that because you know I'm a diehard Giants fan, man? Like, you really had to just compare that to Eli Manning. I mean, although you're right, though, because his career has been done. He's done his due diligence.
Daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Single. Watch 84. Watch 84. Watch the run.
Easy. Kill. Smoke.
Here's Carr to throw.
Oh, too early. Oh, my God. That's my fault. Way too early. Way too early. I thought he was going to break faster than that.
They needed to break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did
that. Let's go with this again.
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks. And
come on.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On third down, Brady. And that's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game.
All right, good game, good game. All right, nice little 6-2. Just go back. Hmm. Guys, just go, you guys. Hey, thanks for that subscribe too, Clifton, man. Definitely appreciate that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
It all depends on the day. I really haven't been on a game like that. I usually play God anywhere from like 5 to 10 games a day. Do you guys see this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep somebody over top of over top your boy.
Switch. Check 52. Raider 9, 1. Raider 1.
They go play action here on first.
Oh my God, I had him, and he just speed burst right around the corner.
Normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
Mir.
Yo,
why can't I get my... What's going on with these plays?
They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Oh my God, what is up? What is this? What is this?
So that complicates things a bit.
It's going to desync. Is it going to give somebody the win or the L?
They'll run with Crowell. Chris Jones on the stop.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Yo, this is crazy, man. Yeah, I hope it doesn't count. When will it desync?
This opening drive,
because this is unbelievable here, man.
Now Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna friendly, man. Why is it? He's not gonna friendly. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Cliffing, man. Good idea, man. Thanks for the suggestion, bro. Hey, man. I should have got his game attack. Hey John, thanks for liking the stream, man. So I could thank him. Yeah, his plays definitely was missing. I wonder why that happens. Probably still a glitch in the game. I need to get back to my ultimate team too. I was heavy on the ultimate team last year.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Rams. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Oh, you a Rams fan? Excuse me, someone's in my eye. Oh, he's going all the way over there. Nope.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Well, I'm going to try my best to scorch these Rams.
See ball, get ball.
Probably not the case.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch twist. Watch twist. 93.
Hey, exit.
Mike, check. Express. 59. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Let me what you got.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They always say that real estate is about location.
It's gonna be tough.
Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick
He's going to stay on Aaron Donald, man.
Timing,
I know he is.
You got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 29.
Hey, zoom.
59. Mike's 59. Right down. Ready? Slam.
Here's Carr. He's gonna have to eat this.
Yo, and I put the fucking mic on him anyway, and he's just so fucking potent, man.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Here's Natson. Yards on the return that time. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
We go. 180.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to get stopped up.
Nah, it definitely is. I can't even be mad at that. Because it definitely is, man.
The game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And he's got some space here.
That was a nice draw play.
Inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the
Went to
10.
the wrong side.
30 big ones. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. That's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. 7 yards there and a first down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On the keeper.
Ooh, nice.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
This is going to be a tough game here.
Taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, if I got enough time to
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the
get the
first
ball
drive,
off.
3 and out. Now, I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine some.
Why did he cut back in? That wasn't what he's supposed to do.
Game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
He's supposed
what I've heard from
to.
guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Switch. Ready to run.
On 2nd and 9, Carr, and that's complete to Luke Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's checking. Crash. Slam.
This is Crowell. Nickel Roby brings him down.
Nickel Roby.
He wasn't ready.
I want to try this mesh play again.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
White. 6-18. Get down.
From the 41, Carr is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, team 6.
54. Mike 54. Express.
From the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Nelson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
We're not doing that.
2 yards is all.
We're going to be greedy over here. Let's try to be greedy. Probably should punt it, though. I think I should have. What do you think? You think I should have punted it?
Express. Motion. Reset.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. It's caught. Nelson.
Way to be aggressive.
And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Way to be aggressive.
26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Crowell.
Oh, come on, man.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player is just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Watch the screen.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got
what play is this that these guys are running?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide
figure
receiver
that shit
screen
out.
because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So they don't hand. So it's supposed to be a run, though, right? But they don't hand it off, and then just hit the bubble screen.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it on for his run.
So how do you cancel the run?
3-yard gain.
Because I know I have those plays in there like that.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
50 goes tonight. White 20. Watch the curl. Value 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
Okay, the R2.
What to do
and
next.
then just pass it, man, fast. I'm going to try that shit.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going to go for it. It's gone. Going for the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
Surprising move to go for it, predictably. At least
all right, so let me see. It's probably this one, this halfback stretch bubble screen, right?
Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
I'm going to try it just for the hell of it. I'm tired of this shit. Circle.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight left.
A first down carry now for throwing.
No, that didn't work.
And the running lane's non-existent in this
That didn't
first
work.
half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
7:34. Express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, throw the ball, man.
Away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
This shit is fucking
Now the
crazy,
Raiders going to
man.
go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I mean, what can you
As
do
they'll
against
stop it
this
with just
guy?
over 40 seconds to go in the first
Shed the
half.
blockers over there. Block the halfback. And his block shed is still
Carr
crazy.
and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. Right?
9. Hey, Alpha.
And 58 is the Mike. Well, 58 is the Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
From the gun, Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. They get
He'll
only
take the
4
field
that
goal.
time as
Fuck
that
it.
leads us to a 4th down.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work the
Playing down
screens.
distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Let's get it.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point
Mimir.
to drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On first down, gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for gone. He's letting it fly for Cook. That's caught inside
And he still
the 20.
gets beat.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, gone. Out left, he's got it to Everett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A play fake to Gurley, now gone. Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is
Oh,
tight
thank
end.
God. He's going to kick a field goal now.
3rd
Because he's
down
not
here.
getting nothing else. Oh, he's definitely, I'm going to stay with the same thing.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Goff throwing again. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett.
Oh, my God. What the fuck can you do there, bro?
And the Rams tack on to their advantage. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation.
Madden has to work on his own coverages, man. There's no way in the world he's supposed to get that running around like that in the backfield.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And got a man. It's Woods.
Good shit.
And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. They're able to
couldn't even get my setup in there.
Sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
From the gun, he's gone. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Brandon Marshall picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's gone. And that was complete to Gurley.
Oh,
and he's gonna take
maybe I can't play with these Raiders because they
touchdown.
Fucking bums, yo.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
I don't know who that's calling me.
Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
So let me see, man, because this shit is not working. I want to.
Their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
First touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Now I know how to do it.
Now, as you mentioned,
but what they call it, illegal man downfield.
Time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder.
All right. So how do I do it though?
Start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
All right, that's how you do it. All right.
And you know at the half they discussed.
Yep, I got it now.
This is where scripting comes into play.
I'm not gonna win this game, so I'm gonna utilize this game to learn some stuff.
Most of the time in the first half you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know...
chill, Dante. I can't let out the secrets, bro. Nah, as soon as you hike the ball, just hit the receiver on the bubble screen. Don't even let the guy get the handoff.
Now Carr.
Oh, come on, Carr.
And that is incomplete.
We're into to the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Natson. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard.
See, if I would have labbed this game like I normally did back, you know, like last year, man, I'd have been on this stuff, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going.
See that shit? I don't get it, man. You know what? Let me try to play the receiver.
It's called 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit.
Let me see if that'll work.
But at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's coming.
Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches.
Yeah, I was doing that with the
that does you no good.
They'll try again from the 36
with the man coverage. I would align them always. But for some reason I don't like the way these I don't like the way the DBs react, bro. They don't react right with this game, man. Nowhere near like last year, man.
Start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
There's Goff.
You see what I'm saying? Like they supposed to break to that ball.
Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Hey, how do you highlight the receiver? You gotta hit the triangle button.
Last time it has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Oh, good.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Corey Littleton, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a
these guys and they block. I'm better off playing with my Giants, man.
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try to run for it with Crowell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
Try this highlight thing.
Not going to get it done. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there.
Okay, and then hit X again for the spot. Okay, I got it.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the
try it again and be quick with it.
season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
Triangle,
and
X, circle,
Did
X.
the starting quarterback ever come out of
That
the
will
game
highlight
for the
this
team that
here.
had a big lead? And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on.
Yeah, they switched my assignments on that one.
And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by
Yeah, this game is done. I need me a new squad. Good game on this one. What are you doing over there? Huh? Hey, put that thing back over there by the No, the basketball hoop. You know what? I'll be right back. Be right back. Stay tuned. Yeah, grab it. Push the wrong button. Put PJ Mask on for them or something. No, just bring it back once you put it on there is what I'm saying. Let me see something here. Should go with my Steelers. My second favorite team. You know what? Nope. That's my Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Marr now to kick this one away.
See that right there? You don't know about that.
Let's go.
I don't want a friendly quit.
Let's do this.
Set. 19.
Like my boy. Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Set. 19. 55.
We're pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Rip right. Rip right.
On second and 12, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Watson.
He bumped me, man. Damn.
Throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. 47.
It's just me and you.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here we go. 55. Hey, eat. We're going to 53. Get ready. Switch. Oh, trot.
On third down, it's Prescott. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, McKinney.
McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A first down carry now for Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here.
The arm bar? What's the arm bar? You mean is it like the stiff arm?
Start out here, 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll try and run for it with Miller. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Yeah, they in the patch notes they said it was patched. I haven't noticed it being OP like it was.
The 6-yard line.
They definitely did patch it today though.
2nd and goal. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Here's Miller. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really should. Not listen to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But
I wish he let me go ahead and try to work my shit here.
Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Here we go. I got you.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Double dog, that's the way.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the
Yeah, I agree. I noticed that's not possible. Why the fuck is that?
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
I'm coming after you. Mike, 50. Here we go, 47. Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
We're going to still mess with this play. I mean, he was there. He should have swatted it, though. Come on and pick your play, dude. Damn.
So a 1st and 10 now in
What's
Houston
the hard
territory at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
The right end.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They never can, man.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35.
He's supposed to be the spy. He's nowhere over there. Ain't that something?
Pick up there, and it's a first down.
You know what I'm going to do? I am going to
coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot
I am
that you
going
just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your
contain,
medicine, as
matter
they
of fact.
say,
Let's
right?
see if
Just
that
pull it
works.
down, take off and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A first down carry by Elliott. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
You got him. You got him. Ha ha, you got him. Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Didn't work.
28 yards there and give him a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Didn't work.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe bashed it.
Super toe.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Watson. Throw right side complete to Carter. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
48 to Mike. Here we go, G. Hey, it's just me and you.
Back to throw, Watson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And he's going to go down again. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Break the set. 19. Focus, defense, focus. Under control. Hey, 24. I got it. Mike 5.
After the interception, here's Watson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Just jumping off the edge on that.
33-yard line.
It is fucking retarded, man.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They go to Elliott again. Elliott a first down and more. A gain there of 30 big ones.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. He'll have another first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
They angles are like all off,
Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Mike, 55.
Watson now operating from the gun. He's going to got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 37. Check 37. 55.
Throwing again is Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Watson looks to throw again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Here we go. Here we go.
9 yards that time.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
This is it. 19. 54. Mike 50. 31.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
See if they give me the loss for that one. Probably do. I got the win. Take it. All right, I'll be right back. Defend the mission. Here we go. Ava, come here. No, Jack, get close. All right. Back to it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, I never saw that. That was almost a run back.
Excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here goes tonight. 180. Let's get.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Hey, Dominic, what's going on, bro?
With the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now it's Gurley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I can't say that I do. I've been away from the streaming scene for a little bit too longer.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Cal, you won.
Check, check.
The fuck is this?
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 22 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Check 41. Watch the pass.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
26 Mike, 26 Mike, all day, punk. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Night, sweetheart.
On 2nd and 7, Watson, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 62 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some.
There's everything to the outside and nobody's coming here, man. It is crazy.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. 20.
55 to mine. Here we go, D. Here I come. Whip.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Now Goff on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal, Gurley.
Wow, that stiff arm is still there.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. From the gun, here's Goff. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, look at that. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Kaderl Hodge taking it in. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at his 4. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as his guys are back within a single score. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Like 20.
Squeeze, double.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situations. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the...
Nah, that's a Silky over here, Dame. Definitely a Silky.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout.
Definitely my Silky love.
They take it over.
Man, they still got this bum-ass fucking stiff arm shit, man. Just the fucking worst, man.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And some room to work. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. On 2nd and 12, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they've looked lethargic.
Oh, you can double team. Oh, okay. I just saw something. That's crazy.
Throwing on third down, Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. They'll run on first down. It's Miller.
God,
and now Miller hit, and he fumbles.
Man.
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
Worse.
There he goes, left side.
Damn.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis.
Can't win this fucking game like this, man.
Team, and no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, The laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Keep it up, guys.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. And he loses the football the second time.
I'm fucking done,
the
y'all.
Rams have got it going the other way. And
I'm done. This is fucking dumb. 7-4 now. We'll take it. I'll try to get one more game in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football.
Straight Cowboys or the Rams. I might just join the fucking fun, man. This is comical out here with this shit.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
We got 3. Everybody kill. 26.
From the 36, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. Oh, Prescott stripped. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
54 miles.
24. Alert.
That's it. Check three.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Tight dog.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Safety creep. Slam. Safe.
54. 54.
54.
On second and 10, Watson. And it's intercepted at the
All right, I just figured out how to buy some time.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills
All
to
right.
make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10.
Check.
Here's Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon
Petty
Clowney
Vade.
able to
What's up,
get
Vase?
there for his second
up, Super Bowl?
sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Nice punt. Oh, man.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Yo, you go tight. You got tight. Check. Check out.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. It's a
How
loss
am I
of 2
gonna do
there,
this,
bringing
man?
up second down.
How am
That's
I?
a tough one right there. He ran right
I
to the
gonna
teeth of the
do
blitz
this?
as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop
He's
that one for
sending
a
them to-
loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Watch the edge.
Now it's Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a
Ain't shit.
catch.
Ain't shit. Just
12
trying to get a
yards
couple
there,
games
the
in
first down.
with this Madden before I go up to Mom's house. Been gym a little early today, man, so my muscles is a little bit sore.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up second and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep
no
ball,
more.
and now they face
My joints is up there. Better stop playing with me.
Incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks,
I'm gonna do this play again. I can't believe I'm missing my targets, man.
Similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Here's Watson on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
I am really out here playing myself.
Like to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice game.
Once I master this Madden, most definitely.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. What do you think? Hey, kill. 47. Rush in.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jadeveon Clowney getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Out now comes the Cowboys punter.
Hey, let's just say I got off to a late start.
35.
I haven't been on the PlayStation like that either, though.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touched down
Which I
just
need
outside
to.
of the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
There we go.
He's got a 1st down past the 30.
There we go.
Down at the 31-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there.
Switch.
Check 52.
Check.
54.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move
What's going to play that post play out?
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
On 2nd and 7, Watson looking for the
Oh, Watson.
goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Too busy going for the long balls. I got to stop
when you're
that.
playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Switch. He's checking.
Miller. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check. Crunch. Adam, go.
From the 41, Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Oh, my
That's
God.
Miller.
These fumbles, man.
And he fumbles. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Check. 55 to Mike. Watch the curve.
On first down, it's Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and the Texans scoop it. The 40, the 30, 10, and they will bring this one back.
Starting to get it. 7-4. 8-4 now. All right, I'm out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in with your boy BXBrother718_TV with Madden NFL 20. If you haven't done so already, definitely hit that follow button and or like the page over on Facebook. Definitely follow my social media links, which is down below. Started with my YouTube at BXBrother730, trying to grow that channel. Follow me over on Twitter for the latest news and updates at BXBrother718. And definitely follow me on my Twitch. 1,004 followers, trying to definitely increase that at BXBrother718. Till next time, peace.